today we're talking about meme coins. I'm going to walk you through the latest meme coins out there, what a meme coin is, and I'm going to walk you through how to buy meme coin and kind of one of the metrics you want to be looking at if you are to buy a meme coin. So meme coins are essentially a a cryptocurrency that has no intrinsic value other than the one the community assigns to it or the public assigns to it. And so you got all these Discord chats and all these Telegram chats and all these Twitter followers or X followers that are rallying behind a meme or a theme. And as is the case for Dogecoin, for instance, there's people rallying around the viral meme that went out, and it was around 2014, 2015, where like the image of this dog over here kind of became a thing, and but it wasn't until 2021 that people really started taking notice of Dogecoin and eventually kind of became a big deal. Usually meme coins they start as an idea, and like I said, in the Discord, in the chat rooms where people use a lot of memes and emojis and gifs, and then eventually, after if there is a viral usage of a specific meme, then it becomes potential candidate for becoming a coin. So it's an interesting kind of like symbiosis between it's a trend, but now with cryptocurrency, we've gained the ability to make that trend a tradable asset, which is insane. It's kind of like hot potato, but it's taking steroids. It's taking the digital format. Anybody anywhere in the world can buy it, and it's really taking the world by storm. And it's kind of minted all these different crypto meme millionaires, and I'm going to walk you through some of the stories as well. And I'm going to first tell you or show you the most popular meme coin, which is Dogecoin. Dogecoin was created around 2014. Like I said, it really didn't start taking off until after COVID, where people started, they were bored, they had a lot of money, stimulus checks perhaps, and they started trading this coin. And then, it's up year to date 19,000%. And it's the biggest by market capitalization of all the meme coins out there. Then eventually people said, hey, why don't we create a version of the actual dog in the image of Dogecoin? Why do we have to trade Dogecoin? Why does it have to be called Dogecoin? So people created Shiba Inu, the original, the only crypto that essentially representation of the Shiba Inu token. And this is an actual Shiba Inu. I mean, not an actual Shiba Inu, but an actual Shiba Inu kind of like cartoon. So they kind of created, but they took another step forward in not just making it into a coin, but actually a liquidity ecosystem. The Shiba Swap, the Shiba ecosystem, the Shibario, maybe they created their own network. So Shiba kind of took another step forward and decided to make it into even an NFT collection, right? So they kind of add another component to it and create an entire ecosystem around the Shiba token, and that obviously has a big implication for the price appreciation and the liquidity of the token, and obviously the community. So there's some stories here that I'm going to share with you about what what happened to the people who bought early on to these tokens. For instance, this Dogecoin millionaire, he essentially had $150,000. He turned it into $3 million, and then he went down to $50,000. Because, well, he didn't sell. So, I mean, this is 2023. I'm not sure how much money he has right now. I mean, it's 2024. But these are some of the stories. There's also some other stories of people. There's a story of two guys who bought Shiba after COVID. They bought like $8,000, and then that turned into $9 million. And so it kind of explains how quickly these tokens appreciate because of their virality theme, right? So that's kind of like that's kind of like the dog theme, main dog theme to coins that are out there. But then there's Pepe, and Pepe is essentially a really funny meme that came out around 2017, 2018 in the crypto chat rooms. I remember looking at Pepe all over the place. People used it in GIFs, they used it as images, they used it as stickers and so on and so forth, and eventually became a coin, and people just started buying it like crazy. And this is actually one of the coins that has appreciated the most in value. I mean, that it's up 15,000%, right, since inception, which is what obviously meant a lot of millionaires who held the coin throughout. And this is kind of like what the price action looks like for Pepe since inception in early 2023. And that's kind of like, well, it was mid 2023 really, but that's kind of what Pepe looks like. Shiba also has one of the, I think it, Shiba has a tremendous, even higher, yeah, Shiba has a 1.7 million% return or appreciation since inception, which is even more than Pepe and Dogecoin, Dogecoin combined. So, which is pretty outstanding over there, and obviously a lot of millionaires were minted, like I said. Um, Fully diluted market cap is $10 billion. I mean, there's companies that are valued at $10 billion, so there's definitely a lot of holders there. Um, and this is a Shiba millionaire story. I mean, this trucker turned $650 into 1.7 million, and then this is other pair like that I mentioned that these brothers bought $8,000 worth of Shiba and turned it into $9 million, a 113%, 113,000% return on their investment, which is pretty insane. So these are one of the main, most popular meme coins out there: Dogecoin, Pepe, Shiba. Um, Obviously, Shiba has a bit more of utility, if you will, because of the entire Shiba ecosystem. Now, there's another dog coin as well that is called Dog with Hat that also went viral and also minted some millionaires. I mean, this guy bought $200 and turned it into 5 million by buying 2.5 million with hat tokens in the Solana ecosystem. So Solana has become kind of like a big platform for all these memes because it offers really cheap transaction fees, and everybody's kind of moving into Solana now, and so it's becoming a very solid kind of platform for all these meme coins, and so this is kind of what dog with hat is, and dog with hat I think went viral in a couple like a year ago, and I mean this is dog with. Let's see what kind of return this has. Obviously based in Solana, so I mean it's when it went viral a year ago. It's up 1,200%. Not a lot for a meme coin, but still, it's still something that is to be reckoned with in terms of return. And so now I'm gonna walk you through the latest meme coin out there, Mu Deng, which is a baby hippo that went viral in social media recently, and now it has become a coin. And now Mudang essentially there has no utility. There's no utility other than the fact that people can buy and sell it because it's cute, because it's nice. And so obviously you got the Mudang images here. That's a nice one. And Mudang is a hippo that lives in a zoo. That, like I said, went viral. And so people decided to create a token around it, and this is kind of what the token looks like. I mean, already, already people are making a lot of money off of this, and this is trading on Radium, which is a decentralized exchange or a DEX on Solana, and you can see here, this is DEX Screener, essentially a platform to screen all these different kind of small meme coins. And you can see here that you see all the buy orders, the sell orders. There's obviously more buy orders and sell orders. So this is the price action of Mudeng, and it's not just Mudeng. I mean, there's all these shit coins, all these meme coins coming up every day, every single day. I mean, this is insane. I mean, this one called Land Wolfina up 7 million% in one day. I mean, a volume of 3 million. Obviously, it's just insane, the kind of stuff that goes down here at the DEX Screen world. And these are all different tiny coins that are created, for the most part, in the Solana ecosystem, because Solana, like I said, really low fees, really quick transaction throughput, and it's become a kind of like a great ecosystem for people to launch new meme coins. So the way essentially meme coins are born, like I mentioned in a nutshell, is there's on one side there's the liquidity providers. There's the people who hold the pairs. They hold, let's say, Dogecoin USDT or Dogecoin Ethereum. They hold those pairs in a liquidity pool in two liquidity pools. And then there's people who come and buy and sell them. And then when they buy and sell them, the liquidity pool creators, the liquidity injectors, essentially earn fees from these transactions and are able to essentially earn a profit from these constant transactions. So that's how it's born. Eventually, it gets listed in a DEX, and then this is what kind of the DEX looks like, and you can see, well, okay, so you can see how these coins eventually get listed in a DEX. In this case, it's in Radium, and they essentially anybody can buy and sell here. I mean, I could buy and sell here as long as I hook up my Web3 wallet. I use Rabby. I use MetaMask as well. So this is kind of how it works. And there's some key aspects I want to walk you through so that you kind of get some idea of what to look into a meme coin should you want to buy one. So the first thing you want to look at, I mean, I've been in crypto for the past 10 years, and I've seen this from scratch, and these are some of the main things that I've noticed that have a positive performance in a meme coin. And the first one is virality potential. I mean, again, this has no intrinsic value. Meme coins have no intrinsic value. They're just like kind of like digital hot potatoes, really. But the first thing you want to look into a meme coin is obviously, is it memeable? It has virality potential? Is the theme, is the narrative does it have the potential to become viral? Is it like a meme or a GIF or a funny image, right? So in the case of Pepe, obviously Pepe is a meme that people use, that people know, and that people are familiar with. So obviously the virality potential is there, right? So check. And now if you look at community, you need to ask community. You can't just create a coin and expect that people to adopt it just because. There has to be usually a community around it. You need to create a community around it to hold the same vision and the same kind of objective of the meme coin creator. So community is a really important aspect. You got to look at the Telegram, the Discord, the chat rooms. Another thing you got to look at is the objective, the vision. Even it can be a really stupid vision, like, hey, we're gonna make cats great again by creating this cat coin, whatever. It doesn't matter. There has to be kind of some sort of directionality to the meme coin for people to rally around it. Now, another thing you want to look at is liquidity volume. Where is it trading? Is it trading on a DEX? Is it already listed in Binance or in a centralized exchange? Because listing at a centralized exchange in crypto is the equivalent of doing an IPO. So usually all the back holders kind of start, they're left holding the bag, because when all these early holders that got into the DEX and they start selling on the listing of the exchange, all these people start buying, and then the price collapses. You're left holding the bag with this falling knife, essentially, which is a coin that people were already in since before you got into the exchange. So if it's listed in the exchange, not that it's too late, but it's not that early in the meme development stage, obviously, than if you got into the DEX. But obviously there's less certainty if you get into the DEX, because it's early on in the development process. So another thing you want to look at is social media presence. Is there an Instagram? Is it an X? Is there is there a Discord? How much presence does this meme coin have in social media? That's another thing you want to look at. And you want to look at a trend entry point. Are you entering perhaps when right here? Are you entering here? Are you entering here? You don't know exactly where you're entering, but if you entering a coin that already did this, the pump and dump, then there's two types of coins. The ones that do this, they go up and down and then never go up again. And the ones that go up in cycles. They go up once and then they go up again, and then they kind of through this cyclical format the way up. So you want to look at what pattern you're in when you get into the meme coin. Another thing that you want to look at is the main chain. Is it in Ethereum? Is it in Solana? Like I said, Solana is being really popular right now. It's becoming really popular right now because of its speed, because of its low transaction fees, and a a lot of people are using Solana to launch meme coins. So definitely a chain worth looking at. And yeah, just take a look at these main principles. And this is kind of like what meme coins are in a nutshell. And I'm happy to answer any questions in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.